How you crazy people doing? Okay. I said earlier on Facebook that I was done with this, but I really wasn't. I was just didn't feel like typing it all out, and the more I thought about it, the more it aggravated me. So I decided to make a video about it. I just got back from. I actually did something tonight that I haven't done in a really long time. I got off work and I went downtown New Iberia to meet up with some friends at Mulligan's, and I haven't been there in probably over a year. Or, yeah, definitely over a year. Anyways, it was fun and we laughed a lot. But anyways, um, I think about people who used to call me gay. Like, even before I came out the closet, would call me a faggot and a queer. And like, oh, he twists when he walk. Blah, 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 whatever. By the time I got to high school, I really didn't give a shit. Like, I was just like, whatever, get over yourself. And now, like, being an adult after we're all grown up, I can think off the top of my head of probably four or five people who I have come across or who have messaged me trying to like hit me up and holla at me or whatever. First of all, I would never out anybody. That's not my style. But if you, like I said earlier, if you even so much as looked at me sideways because I was different or I was gay or you gave me any kind of hell, don't come after me. I'm sorry that you were in denial, and to make yourself feel better, you have to call me a faggot and call me a queer. That's not my problem. That's your own fault. So don't come at me 10 years later, not even apologizing because they don't even do that. They just come at me being like, "Oh yeah, what's up? What's up?" Nothing is up. Is what's up. And the thing that made me just push my buttons about this and started it tonight was I was on BGC, which is a gay social networking site, and there's forums on there, and like the threads are about race and political things right now, and just some people are just nasty. It's just, but the forums are really entertaining. But I was just going through the website, and I came across this guy in particular who I went to elementary school with and some of middle school with. And I won't say exactly what his screen name on there was, but I'll just say he was looking for some dangalang. Like, how the hell are you gonna call me names and then all these years later you on here looking for some dangalang? And I'm trying to keep this nice and polite, and because rated PG-13, but it just blew my mind. I'm just like, really? You were like, and don't get me wrong, I was blessed. Like, people did talk about me and call me names, especially when I was younger. But like, even as I got older, some people, I didn't have that many. And I've said that before in previous videos. But at the same time, it's still always the ones who did tell me shit about it are the ones who, after a while, hit me up and they're like, say, let me get your phone number. No. I didn't forget. Let me tell you something. Whenever you call a gay person fag, or a big person fat, or a black person the N word, like, you don't forget about that. It lives with you forever. So I don't care how long ago it was that you were saying all this crap about me. When you come to me and try to holler at me, you're gonna get shot down with the quickness if I even speak to you. And when I just started thinking about this, I'm just like, you got a lot of nerve, and not even apologize to me. Like, if you would come up to me, and by the way, the reason I'm dressed up is because I went straight to the bar from work and I was dressed for work. Anyways, if you would come to me and be like, look, I apologize for the things I said, whenever we went to school together or whenever I saw you, blah, blah, blah. I would be like, I respect you so much more because you took the initiative to apologize to me, and then I respect you as a person. But until then, no, I don't care. I don't care how rough your life is. I don't give a shit, two shits about you. I'm not gonna out you because that's not my style, but at the same time, don't expect me to just forgive you. Hmm. My roommate bought these and she didn't like them, and so I've been saving one for a rainy day. Pretty good. Um, just like this one time, a while back, somebody showed me a picture of this one guy who went to school in Franklin. I won't say what school, I won't say his name. But he gave me, like, literally, when I would go around him and the people that he went to school with, I would try to walk completely around. Like, I would walk 5 minutes out of my way if it meant that I didn't have to see him. because he would always be like, look that queer, look that faggot, look that, oh, you a girl, you blah, like just stupid. Tormented me. One of the main people, he didn't go to my school, but one of the main people who just made me like be like, my life isn't worth living. I can't deal with this. It's so tough. Like one of the main people who affected me. And now he was like the stud of his school or whatever. And now he's big, he's humongous. And a long time ago, I don't know, it's been a while. I posted a picture of him and I said what I had to say about him, and then immediately after I did it, I felt bad and I deleted the picture. But he had family messaging me saying, you wrong for that, you don't understand why he's big, and you need to take that down, you don't know what he's going through. And honestly, my response was, I really don't care. Because he didn't know and he's a grown adult. This was just like in the past year. When you were coming at me with all this bullshit, talking about, calling me all these names, you didn't care about what I was going through. You didn't care about how I felt. And I was young, still trying to figure out who I was. So now I'm supposed to feel bad for you because you all of a sudden you got sick or something and got fat? That's karma. You should have thought about all that whenever you were calling me all these names. So no, I don't feel bad for you. I feel bad for your family. Because if they lose somebody they love, then yeah, that's sad. But I don't feel bad for you, not one single bit. So people, just think about the things you say, especially young kids. Like, think about the things you say, because from 5 years from now, you might be the exact person you were teasing and clowning and talking about. Uh, I just, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I don't have time for people who said all these things about me, and then all of a sudden they want to turn around and be friends. I have had people who have said things about me, and I actually was talking to one of them earlier on Facebook. He commented on one of those statuses I posted. And I was like, you know what, you used to tell me stuff, but we became friends, like you got past it. And I forget, some people they aren't comfortable with themselves. They have their reasons for saying it. And if you come to me and apologize about it, then that's cool. But if you can't apologize to me and be a man about it and own up to what you did and admit what you did was wrong, I don't have the time of day for you. So don't come to me looking for some ding-a-ling, for a hookup, for whatever it is you're looking for, because it ain't gonna happen from me. Bye.